Elizabeth Marie. Can you believe we met so many years ago? Time flies, but I can't promise these vows will. There's a lot to say after more than a decade of friendship. I remember our first few months spending time together nearly every school night in the library. Watching you study, you inspired me to be a better student. Little did I know the foreshadowing occurring right in front of my eyes. I learned so much about you just by being in your presence.
Connor, I love you so much that I literally couldn't get a cohesive thought down on paper to write these vows. You know how you talk about it being scary in my head? Well, this writing exercise was a great example of how truly crazy it is up there. But here it goes. While yes, I didn't sit down to write these until this week, the truth is I've been thinking about these for a very long time. Collecting all the memories and trying to distill 10 years into a few paragraphs of vows, it's impossible. However, I did realize one thing that is the absolute foundation of our relationship. Here it is. You always know what's best for us before I do, and you always give me the time I need to come around. Wasn't the end of it. To what you already know. So I told you it would be eloquent.
I'm grateful for getting the chance to be a part of your life. Connor, I love you.
Oh, I cried at Thanksgiving a little bit. Everyone look at Liz! Everyone look at Liz! Oh my God!
I learned your love for academics, your drive as a strong, independent woman that don't need no man, your unsettling obsession of murder, your affection for aliens and Sasquatch, your fast walkability, and so much more.
After a semester of late night study sessions in the library and countless walks back, secret hangouts, and Baskin Robin runs, you asked me to meet your dad. And I thought you were crazy and I almost didn't go. I think I was gonna trip this much. Okay, but somehow you knew how important that one breakfast would be. Okay, then followed a year of me not admitting to myself how much I cared about you.
Help me! What?
I think the older I get, the more I realize that if you are fortunate enough to call your sister your best friend, then you truly are one of the lucky ones, and I'm forever grateful for that. And I'm so happy to be here today because I've been looking forward to this since we were probably about 8 years old and we started marrying off our Barbie dolls. My memory is fuzzy, but I do think there was a vague threat of never speaking again if I wasn't her maid of honor. So again, I'm just really happy to be here.
And yet you continually were patient with me and waited and respectfully pursued, even after I said no to being your girlfriend the first time. Once again, you knew I just needed some more time. And while I thought I wasn't ready for you to move to Seattle and move in together, you made the sacrifice to move to Seattle, moving on from your dream. Of pursuing soccer to be with me. And while I wouldn't admit that that was the perfect timing and that's exactly what I needed, it was absolutely what we needed.
I heard a quote once that goes something like this: having a sister is like having an automatic best friend for life. But as many sisters here tonight can probably attest to, that's not always how it feels.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I know there goes the See, it's the exact same thing.
In reality, when I think about my little sister, I think about somebody that I look up to. Somebody who's truly so beautiful, inside and out. I mean, look at her. Somebody who quickly became way cooler than I am. somebody who can make me laugh so hard that we're both in tears and no one can understand what we're saying except for us. Now, I don't want to brag, but another place where we really hit the jackpot, Connor.
Ready?
Oh, no way. Sing that.
Takes on marriage.
So before there was Liz and Connor, it was a dynamic duo. You see, Connor never had a biological brother, but around the first grade, he gained a brown one, and that's me.
So look all right?
Look great.
Look good.
Good package? What about the suit?
No, you look real good.
Bobo's gonna cry, dude.
The collar.
So fast forward a couple years, we go ahead and I call up Connor. He go ahead and starts telling me about this girl that he's been talking to and how he's super into her and he's gonna go ahead and be asking her out that night. And ironically, I was dating someone at the time and I was gonna be asking her out that weekend. And the two girls that we're talking about were Liz and Tori, the love of our lives. So,
Looking good. Does anyone actually know how to do this?
I do.
Then one day, everything changed. The night you pushed me up against the fence and kissed me was one of the most influential nights of my life. If I didn't already think I was in love with you, there was no doubt in my mind after that display of sexy.
As many a maid of honor speech goes, though, the first time I met Connor, I wasn't so sure. I think he came to visit us at the lake in Coeur d'Alene, and I remember around this time he had hair down to his shoulders, and he looked like Orlando Bloom, which, looking back, makes sense because Elizabeth always had a crush on Orlando.
Fast forward to today, and there are a million reasons why I love you. Here's a few that jump out. I love you because you order cheeseburgers with no cheese. Who does that? I love you because our movie history can resemble a house with small children, but it's just you and me, and you wouldn't change that for the world.
Well, I was content in what we were doing. You were thinking ahead for us. And so we began the house hunt. I didn't want to. I didn't think we were ready, but once again, you just knew that's what we needed. And you had so much patience with me as I struggled to come around. That's me. You look really handsome.
Wow.
Is it what you thought?
No. You look incredible.
Thank you. I don't look like I have a beehive on my head.
No beehives. I love you.
I love
I
you.
wasn't sure if I was able to kiss you yet.
Oh, I don't know. Is that against the rules?
Too late.
Okay.
Babe, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. You look really handsome.
You're glowing.
Thanks.
You ready for today?
Nope.
It's a little warm out here, huh?
Connor, you're so handsome.
Thank you so much, buddy.
And just when I was at my most stressed, the washer exploded, work was falling apart. I didn't feel like I could take on anything else. You proposed. And I truly didn't know how much I needed that or want that, but you did.
Family and friends, I ask that you lift your hands to bless Connor and Elizabeth. Father God, we pray, may their mornings bring joy and their evenings bring peace. May their troubles grow few as their blessings increase.
When I asked Liz what she loves most about Connor, she said she loves how kind and loving Connor is to everyone he meets, and also how patient he is with her. When I asked Connor what he loves most about Liz, he said he loves how much she loves her family and friends, and how she makes every house a home. And even more so, her butt and her teeth, because he's a big teeth guy. His words. And he's right. Liz, you do have a very pretty smile. I asked Liz the ever-important question, when she knew. She said she knew this was forever after dating long distance for over 3 years. She was driving home from work. Connor called her and said, I got a job in Seattle and I'm moving. This is when they both knew they were going to make this work, and they did. And we are all so happy that they did.
You just always know, and that is one of my favorite qualities about you. You push me to be better, and you push us to be a better team. It's that quality that will make you and I an unstoppable partnership for the rest of our lives. I'm going to vow to you right now that I will work to catch up faster to what you already know is best for us. But if our history has taught us anything, it will probably take me a bit.
Will you, Connor, keep Elizabeth as your favorite person, to go on adventures with her, to support her in things fun and not so fun, to be proud of her, to laugh with her, even if the joke is not that funny, to grow old with her, and to find new reasons to love her every day. And to grow old with him and find new reasons to love him every day. And love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next. By the authority vested in me in the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. May I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Connor and Elizabeth Bevins.
I love you because you're constantly cleaning up after all of our messes, mostly mine. I love you because your ability to have and execute a vision to make something ordinary beautiful, including me. I love you because you allow me to dream big dreams, and you stood by me while I lived mine out. I love you because you invite me to go on walks with you. I love you because you remind me to stop and smell the roses. I love you because there's no better passenger princess in the world. I love you because you go down recipe rabbit holes just to find something you think I'd like for dinner. I love you because you make our house a home.
I'm very excited. I can't love it.
When one of your best friends go ahead and gets to a relationship, you're kind of looking for a couple things. Of course, you want to go ahead and be loving and supportive and welcoming, but you know, does she go ahead and does she care for him? Does she inspire him to be a better man? Liz, you do all that and more for Connor. Connor, if you remember, for the longest time, I was hounding you to move back to California. But it wasn't until Tori and I went out for our first time to go ahead and visit you two, we saw the quality of friends that you're surrounded by and the lives that you and Liz were creating with one another. I knew that's exactly where you're supposed to be.
I love that you bring genuine excitement to every day. I love that you always see the best in everyone. I love your passion for life, and I love your drive to succeed in whatever you're doing. I love that you want to provide for our family and make a beautiful life for both of us. I love that you dream big enough for both of us, and I love that you push me to think better of myself.
Our friends got married 2 weekends ago and lost the marriage license.
Let's go!
You're in.
The most important thing you need to know is that I love you more than you love pizza and Diet Coke combined, and that's a lot. We both know that's a lot. There are no words to describe how you have me wrapped around your finger. My heart totally and completely belongs to you, and I cannot wait to show you that forever.
gonna be alright without you, baby. It's a waste of time.
No matter what the road looks like ahead, I vow to leave my clothes on the guest bed to remind you I still live at home. To kill all unwanted spiders that enter into our home. To be there to hug you when you're having one of those days. To be your rock through thick and thin. To put your needs in front of mine. To be the man that you deserve. To make your beautiful smile shine bright every day.
Always be positive, even when I'm being too negative. I love that you care deeply for all of your friends. I love the connections you have with your family. I love that you always put your friends and family first. I love how thoughtful and caring you are. I love your patience, particularly with me. And I love your calm demeanor that balances me out perfectly.
Elizabeth, we've had so much history. No one knows me better than you do. I vow to be your best friend until the end of our days, and in whatever adventures come next. I love you.
Love you. Those were beautiful. All this to say thank you for being an amazing partner, and I know that you will be an amazing husband and father one day. I cannot wait to see what our future holds, but I know that we will have a beautiful life together, and I cannot wait to be your wife. I love you so much. I love you.
Can I hug you?
Yeah, you can wait careful. Wait, no.
Oh my God, we made it!
So I've got this picture here, and I'm going to show it. So we were on the Oregon coast when she was probably, I'm guessing 6 or younger. I don't know, but some of you won't see it, but so very cute picture of Elizabeth, right? What you probably don't see is this guy back here. He's digging a hole. And she wanted a hole, but she didn't say how big it was. And I wish I had a picture of the hole. There's a small one here where if you come by later, you can see it. But this is the moment where she figured out that she had control over me. And she's sitting there going, I got this guy, right? I got this guy. Keep digging, Daddy. Keep digging. Anyways, this is our relationship. And that's the moment she discovered how much control she had over me. Watch out, Connor. It's a secret power. But hey, let's raise a glass to Connor and Elizabeth. We love them. Whoa. All right. Here, woo!
Round of applause, please, folks, for the mother of the groom. Woo! Give it up.
Let's party!
Beautiful moment. Not yet. We're about to.
Pretty colors. Here comes the choo-choo train.
You've weathered a lot together, years of long distance, new homes, new jobs, but it's truly demonstrated what a great couple you are, what a great team, and you complement each other in such a wonderful way, and I cannot wait to see you continue to build on this in the next stage of life. Connor, after 10 years, I'm so excited to be officially welcoming you into our family. I love you all so much. Congratulations and cheers.
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you hold. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Dancing queen. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm gonna take you.
So, Connor, I love you to death. We've been talking about this since we were kids. I'm absolutely honored to go ahead and be sharing this moment with you two. Liz, I love you so much, and I look forward to the future that you two are gonna go ahead and be sharing together. Cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Bevins. Fucking love you guys.
Let's go, Zach! Y'all give it up for Connor and Liz. Hell yeah!